Hi, welcome back to the channel Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit. I read tarot intuitively, and today we're doing another timeless pick-a-card reading on what makes you attractive. So we have 4 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, we have the Mystical Manga Tarot. Pile number 2, we have Tarot of the Divine. Pile number 3, we have the Cosmic Tarot. And pile number 4, we have Tarot of the Divine Masculine. So take a minute, pick a pile, and the timestamp for your pile will be in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in your reading. And again, remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and please like this video if you like my style of reading, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Leave a comment to let me know how the reading resonated for you. Thank you. And I'll see you guys in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Mystical Manga Tarot, we'll see what makes you attractive. So first, obviously, we'll shuffle some tarot. My angels, ancestors, spirit guides, star family, ascended masters. Please tell me what makes my pile number 1 attractive. What about my pile number 1 is attractive? What makes my pile number 1 attractive? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please tell me what makes my pile number 1s attractive. We have the Hermit. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. 2 knights. Interesting. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have 3 of Swords. Oh, okay. Pile number 1s, you're definitely some heartbreakers. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Page of Wands. Okay. So we have 2 pages and 2 knights. Alright. And the High Priestess below the deck. So what I'm getting right away for you, pile number 1, is you are great at communication. You are great communicators with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. You guys are great communicators. You get your point across and you're very good at articulating your thoughts and your views. And this makes you very charming. This definitely makes you very attractive because everybody wants someone that they can communicate to very clearly and easily. And I feel you don't just communicate very great, I feel you guys are very understanding. You guys are very understanding and empathetic of what others need with the 6 of Cups. You're also very giving. You're very giving, pile number 1. There's something very genuine about you giving. There's a genuine selflessness when you give. You really don't expect anything when you give. I feel pile number 1, you're definitely givers. And that is what makes you attractive. Again, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So pile number 1, you're very hardworking. You are very, very hardworking, and it's through your hard work that you are very that has made you very independent with the 9 of Pentacles. It's it's your work ethic that people find very admiring. You could be someone very consistent. You could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it is because of your work ethic that you already have achieved, or you will achieve, complete and total independence, and that is a very attractive quality about you, pile number one. Please, give yourself a tap on the back. You really deserve it. Again, what I'm getting here for my pile number one is, with the Hermit card, pile number one, you're definitely the popular loner. You're definitely a loner by choice. I feel with the Page of Wands and the Three of Swords, you're definitely physically very, very attractive. Page of Wands is someone who's physically very attractive, and because of that, you may be a heartbreaker. But what I'm getting here is, you're not just a heartbreaker. You definitely understand your own self-worth, and that is why you choose to be alone most of the time with the Hermit card, right? And it is your need to be alone, and your solitariness also. Your need for solitude makes you very attractive. I think your future partner would find this, or even people find this very attractive about you. You definitely have your guard up. You don't interact with everyone, and that's why I think people would not even. I think a lot of people are intimidated to approach you, because they feel like they don't even have a chance with you. You are that attractive, right? And yeah, Page of Wands is, again, it's very fiery energy. You're very enthusiastic. You're very passionate about the projects that you take on, and you make sure you follow through with them. I'm getting a lot of consistency here, and I feel your consistency is what makes you very attractive. You're definitely very chatty. You're definitely very chatty with the right people with the Page of Swords. You're excellent at communication, and you also know what to communicate when, which is also a very important part about communication. You also understand. You also have the depth and understanding of the fact that, okay, will the other person understand me? And you definitely have that. You understand what needs to be communicated when and to who, and that just makes you very excellent when it comes to strategizing or getting your point across. And I feel this is a very attractive quality about you. Again, if you're a woman, you could be very well proportionate. If you're a woman, your proportions are exact. All right, that's what is standing out to me in the Nine of Pentacles here. You have a very shapely body. You're very curvy, and again, your curves are not. You're thick in all the right places. I can say that, yes. What else? Again, what I'm getting here with the Knight of Swords is, you don't just have excellent communication skills, you definitely go for what you want. You're definitely you're very hell-bent on getting what you want and what you need. And it may take you some time to figure out what you want and what you need, but once you do, no one can stop you. You're very action and goal oriented, and again, your need to achieve your tasks is what makes you very attractive. And I feel the more deeper attributes that make you attractive is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, he's someone very charming. He's someone very dreamy. He knows the right things to say when it comes to romance. So you definitely use your intellect. You definitely use your intellect to express your emotions. And I feel you feel deeply. Again, you could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and you're quite charming. You're more charming than you realize, pile number one. You have a beautiful charm about you, which is very attractive, and it just makes people go mad. It just drives people crazy. And I feel what drives people even more crazy is, I feel you're very selective about the people you hang out with. You're very selective when it comes to opening up to the right people, and you have great discernment when it comes to that with the High Priestess. You're very discerning. You know who really has your back, who doesn't. That's why you're very selective. And like I said, you're definitely a loner by choice. You're not alone because people can't stand you. I feel people really want to be around you, pile number one, but it's your own selective nature that makes you even more attractive, because you can't share your energy with everyone, and not everyone will get you. And I feel you don't even need everyone's validation, pile number one. I feel you only seek validation from people that you actually love truly, and that just saves you from a whole bunch of crap, right? Because when you really believe in yourself, and when you know what is true to you, with the Knight of Swords, nothing can really stop you. I feel you don't really care. I feel you don't really care about other people's validation. I don't feel you do things with the thought of what will others say. And I feel that is another very, very attractive quality about you, pile number one. Let me see, are we getting in another message? Again, you could be very cutthroat when you need to be. And I think that just comes with your work ethic. I feel pile number one, you've gone through a lot of things, and the version that you are right now hasn't always existed. You have almost purified yourself through every transformation you've gone through. And that is another thing that makes you very attractive to people who know your transformation and who see your transformation. Another thing I'm getting here, pile number one, is with the Six of Cups and the flowers here. You definitely smell very good. You have a very nice natural body odor, or the perfume you use is very attractive. And again, this is not something people will tell you, but they really like your scent. Alright, I'll pull an oracle. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What makes my pile number one very attractive? So we have polar bear, and it reads, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. Like I said, pile number one, this is just confirmation that you're not someone who's afraid to speak their mind, to speak their truth, what they have come in their own experience to realize as their own truth. You have very strong belief systems, and again, you don't believe blindly. Your belief and faith has come from your own experience and your own toil, so it's very well earned. Yes. What else? You're not afraid. You're really not afraid to speak your mind, and that's another very, very attractive thing, because pile number one, not everyone is like that. People love to conform when they don't even realize that they're conforming, right? It's society has almost built this within you to just conform wherever and whenever. So you're definitely someone who goes against the grain when they need to, for the right reasons. The right kind of rebellion is what I'm getting here. And yes, you as I said, you're very giving with the Six of Cups. You're very, very giving, but it's very selfless. You take your time in recognizing the other person, to see them for who they are, and once you feel comfortable, I feel you give them the world. You're really, really selfless, and that is what makes you really, really attractive, pile number one. I want to pull another oracle for any additional messages for pile number one. Okay, so we have the eyes. So you definitely have very pretty eyes. Pile number one, you probably have almond-shaped eyes. There's a lot of depth in your eyes that people see. You could have green eyes, hazel eyes, blue eyes, light brown eyes. The shape of your eyes, it's very attractive and pretty to people, and it's not just the physical beauty of your eye. I feel when people look into your eyes, pile number one, they can really see your depth. They can see your depth and dimension, which which makes it which makes your physical beauty even more attractive, because the physical beauty only radiates from inwards. It is what is on the inside. It's the inner beauty that is reflected in the outer, and I feel that is exactly what your eyes are. They are a reflective beauty of what is on the inside, and it really radiates and it really shines through your eyes here, by number one. Any other messages? Okay, that's all I see for my pile number ones. If you like my style of reading, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Again, it's a general reading, take what resonates. And I'll see you guys in your next reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number two. If you chose Tarot of the Divine, this is going to be your reading. So today we are asking what makes pile number two attractive. So we'll shuffle some tarot. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, star family. Please come, aid me, guide me, and tell me what makes my pile number two attractive. What makes my pile number two attractive? What makes my pile number two attractive? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. So we have the King of Swords. We have the Nine of Coins. We have Nine of Swords. People are losing sleep over you, pile number two. Interesting. We have the Ten of Cups. I see. We have the Two of Cups. We have the King of Wands. So we have a lot of king energy here, I see. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, we have the Page of Wands. And we have the Moon. And behind the deck, we have the Fool. Okay, so what I'm getting here for pile number two is, with the King energy, the King of Swords, and King of Wands, you're definitely someone very well established in whatever you do. You definitely have set up your legacy already. You're very set on what you want to do and what you have to do, and you're great at strategy. You're a great strategist, and that is a very attractive thing about you, because I feel pile number two, you always know what you want even when you don't want. And I feel pile number two, you're definitely a visionary. You're definitely a leader. Again, the king energy here, there's no gender in tarot, it is just energy. Even if you're a woman, you're very well established. You carry yourself very well. and you have an air about you. You have a very dominant air about you. Even if you're a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. You command respect when you walk into the room. You definitely have this very natural essence about you. And again, what I'm getting here is very active masculine energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You definitely command respect. I feel again, pile number 2 with the King of Swords. You may be a person of few words, but when you speak, every word is weighed very carefully. Every word is very well balanced. And that is a very attractive quality about you, your communication skills, pile number 2. You're definitely very independent with the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Coins here. You definitely don't need people. You're very self-sufficient, you're very self-reliant. You're very established is what I'm getting here. And we have 2 9s next to each other, so we also have 9 of Swords. So people are definitely losing sleep over you, pile number 2, whether you know it or not. Let me tell you that. People are definitely losing sleep over you. I feel, again with the 9 of Swords, I feel people have a certain image of you in their mind, which may not always be the case. People definitely project on you, pile number 2. And again, what I'm getting here is you may have a very intimidating feel and a vibe. You don't even realize it. I think people are definitely intimidated by you, pile number 2. And I feel some people find the fact that they're intimidated by you very attractive. What else? Okay, we have the 10 of Cups and we have the 2 of Cups. So people definitely see you as hubby, wifey material. People definitely want to wife you up and hubby you up, pile number 2. And yeah, people want to romance you. Again, what I'm getting here is you're very attractive. If you're a male, you're very muscular, you're very toned. And again, if you're a woman, you're very curvy in the right ways. You're very voluptuous. And you're very fit is what I'm getting, pile number 2. You definitely do some kind of workout, do some kind of you have your physical routine. You could do yoga, you could do whatever. But you definitely move your body and you're very much in shape is what I'm getting here, pile number 2. Again, it's the biceps here. So you could have very, very attractive big biceps, pile number 2. Or if you're a woman, you're very toned. You have a very toned, athletic physique. Another thing what I'm getting here with the Wheel of Fortune, pile number 2, is whether you see it or not, people see you as someone very lucky. People definitely see you as a good luck charm. And I feel whoever's life you enter into, pile number 2, they definitely start doing better naturally. Just because of you being around. And you may not even realize this. Or maybe you realize this and you're just like whatever. But let me tell you, this is confirmation. Look at tarot as confirmation and not for answers. You should always look within for answers. So this is definitely a confirmation that you're very lucky to people around you. And again, I feel some people may feel that you're just way too privileged and you don't work hard. But again, what I'm getting here is you do work very hard for everything that you have today, pile number 2. You definitely put in the work. And with the work, you also have the universe supporting you. I feel the wheel always turns in your favor. We'll take the dogs as confirmation. Dogs have become a part of the channel at this point now. So we'll take that as confirmation. Yeah. You could dress very attractively, pile number 2. I feel you have a great sense of style. You have a very unique sense of style. I feel again a lot of people may copy you, but they just can't pin you down. They just can't pin your style down because it's very unique to who you are, and there's no one like styles themselves the way you do, pile number 2. Again, we have the Page of Wands. So what I'm getting here for pile number 2 is again, people are very attracted to you physically. You're physically very, very attractive, obviously. And you definitely have a mystery about you. And I feel sure, people do always get what they see with you, but people don't always see the complete you. There's definitely aspects of yourself that you keep hidden to yourself, and there's a mystery about you, and that itself is very attractive to people. That is what really makes you attractive. I feel, here she's like looking at the moon, you can't see her face, and I feel you really, I wouldn't say you go a long way to hide certain aspects of yourself, but you're very multifaceted, and you definitely have the discernment that not everyone will understand your depths with the moon card. You could again be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I'm getting fire and water signs. I'm getting also Libra. I'm hearing Libra. Yeah, so you definitely have an air of mystery around you, and just the way you move. You're very mysterious in certain aspects. I feel you perhaps have a very compartmentalized way of living, and I feel your coworkers and friends, they're always curious. They're always curious to know more about you, pile number two, because there's more to you than what meets the eye, pile number two. Yeah, I'm definitely picking that up. So we'll fill some oracle. What makes my pile number two attractive? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. We have two cards. Interesting. So we have the peacock. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. So again, with the peacock card, I'm getting you're very unique. Pile number two. You're very, very unique, and you're definitely a visionary. The thoughts, the ideas that you have, not everyone has, and you're definitely here for a very specific reason, whether you have realized that or not. And what I'm getting here with the peacock card is just stand out. I feel you've never really complied. You've never had the need to comply. Pile number two, to what societal expectations are and what people think you should do or be. And this is just confirmation that you're meant to stand out and you're meant to shine. Pile number two. I'm getting a lot of star energy also here, and this is just an invitation for you to really embrace all those quirky aspects of yourself that you may think are not very attractive, is exactly what makes you attractive. Pile number two. And we have the Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So again, you could be very synchronistic to birds. I'm getting with the peacock and the owl. You may have seen an owl at a point in your life, or you could be very synchronistic to crows. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of birds here. So definitely pay attention to the birds around you. Pile number two, I feel they carry some messages for you. And again, you're very protected. Pile number two is what I'm getting here with this owl card. Your ancestors don't play about you, so you're highly protected. I just want you to know that. So pile number two, you definitely need to go for whatever you want to go for. Don't I feel only you are holding yourself back, and I think you're scared of your own potential here, and that is what your ancestors and spirit guides are telling you, to just go for whatever endeavor you have in your mind. You're definitely meant to create and lead the way. You're definitely meant to create your own path, I feel. Yes, it's definitely very clear. We'll pull a final oracle. What makes my final number two attractive? Angels, ancestors, and friends. What makes my final number two attractive? Okay. So we have the cat card. Again, what I'm getting here with the cat card is you're definitely very independent. You're very self-reliant. You don't really need people. Pile number two. You really, really don't need anyone over here. And cats are just very majestic. I just love cats. Drop a cat emoji if you chose pile number two. And what I'm getting here is you definitely, you may feel guilty at times for standing up for yourself or doing what you want to, and I feel people may even gaslight you. Often I feel people around you have narcissistic tendencies who do not understand in their truth. I feel they may make you feel guilty, but a cat never feels guilty, right? A cat never feels guilty. A cat will never feel guilty for sleeping. A cat will never feel guilty for eating. A cat just enjoys whatever the cat is doing, right? So you definitely have those cat-like qualities, and this is just a confirmation for you to step more into your cat-like qualities and really embrace your uniqueness. Cats are not like dogs. Dogs are very dependent. Cats are very independent. Cats, they don't really need anyone. So again, that is just the message coming through for my pile number 2. Any other messages? Yeah, so again, what I'm hearing is you may have certain fears, but this is just the green light for you to go. Start doing whatever you want and you need. Start preparing for your future endeavors. You definitely have a vision. You have a vision in your mind about what you want and how you want to go about it. I also feel you're very detail oriented. I think you know down to the T how you want certain things to go and be like. So definitely pursue that pile number 2. I feel it's only you standing in your own way, and I feel anyone else standing in your own way, they really can't do anything because you're highly protected by number 2. So definitely go for it. Any other messages? Okay. So that's all pile number 2. If it's again a general reading, take what resonates. And if you like this reading, it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for further uploads. And I'll see you guys in your next reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the Cosmic Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So today we are looking at what makes you attractive. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What makes my pile number 3 attractive? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, star family. Please tell me what makes my pile number 3 attractive. What makes my pile number 3 attractive? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What makes my pile number 3 attractive? What is attractive about my pile number 3? So we have 3 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. We have Temperance. Okay, I get what's happening. We have 2 of Pentacles. We have Ace of Wands. We have 8 of Swords. We have Queen of Cups. Oh, this is the extra card. Forgot to remove it, sorry. We have Queen of Swords. Okay, we have 2 queens next to each other, very interesting. And we have the Emperor with the queens. Very, very interesting. So what I'm getting right away, pile number 3, is you're very collaborative, pile number 3. This is what makes you very attractive. You're very easy to work with, and people really love working with you. In fact, I would say people look forward to working with you. you could definitely have a job that involves a lot of collaboration, and I feel you're definitely not the kind. I feel you would be okay to work alone, but I think even you, pile number three, you prefer collaborations. I feel your best version comes out when you're with people, and you also bring out other people's best versions. You definitely have that. You have the potential to bring out the potential in others. Pile number three is what I'm getting here with the three of discs, three of pentacles. Again, we have the ace of swords. So you're very clear cut and concise. And I feel you help people also get clarity. I don't feel you're someone who's very stuck in their head all the time. You may be with the Eight of Swords, you may be stuck in your head, but that doesn't last very long. You know, you definitely have the ability to cut through the BS. You know, and I feel you don't suffer fools easily. Pile number three. You're definitely very cutthroat when you need to be. You're very clear. You're very clear when you need to communicate. And you bring balance. You bring balance to every situation and any situation that you are in with the Temperance card. We'll take the dogs barking as confirmation. They've become a part of the channel at this point. So yes, you definitely have a great way of balancing things out. You're very good at, again, juggling things. I feel pile number three. You don't just do one thing, you do multiple things, and you do them very well. You do multiple things very well. You're great at juggling, you're great at balancing things out. And yeah, I feel you would always be there to pick up the slack, I feel, pile number three. You're definitely not someone who would leave people high and dry. I don't feel pile number three is the kind to like ghost people. You're there for people. You're very ride or die. Again, what I'm getting here as of the zodiac signs is you could be any earth sign or air sign. We have a lot of pentacles and swords, so you could be a Taurus, Gemini, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, and Virgo. I'm also getting Sagittarius. You're very passionate, pile number three. You're very passionate about what you do, and you're very quick to start things. Again, I'm getting a lot of cardinal energy here with the Ace of Wands. You're very you don't hesitate when it comes to starting something new or paving the path. And again, here what I'm getting here is, if you're a male, you're very well endowed with the Ace of Wands. So that is another very attractive thing about you. And number three. We have very interesting energies here with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. And this is a very interesting duality, because you're definitely very empathetic, pile number three. You're definitely very empathetic, and people may not always know that you're empathetic. I feel you're definitely an intuitive, empathetic person. You could be psychic. You probably have some psychic spiritual gifts. You could be tarot readers, Reiki channels, yoga teachers. You're definitely in touch with your emotions, and you definitely have a lot of depth. With the Queen of Cups, you definitely have a lot of depth. And I feel in your past you may have been hurt a lot. That's why you have gained the wisdom of being the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups is showing up as the Queen of Swords. So I feel experience has made you much wise, and it has taught you whom to be empathetic to, who deserves your empathy, because people always take your kindness for weakness. I feel pile number three, and I feel people may have done that in the past to you, but you've definitely learned and grown from that. And again, what I'm getting here is everything that you've been through, pile number three, people can't tell you've been through it. You're definitely transformed very beautifully, and you don't hold on to things. You don't hold on to grudges. You don't hold on to people. You don't hold on to the past, which is again a very attractive thing about you, because you know how to move, and you move with grace. Again, with the queen energy, what I'm getting here is Again, you're great at communicating. You're great at communicating your feelings. You're not afraid when you want and need to be alone. You also have great discernment as to when you want and need to be alone, and that is what makes you the emperor. Pile number 3, I feel. you know Again, with the Ace of Wands and the Emperor card and the Ace of Swords, what I'm getting here is you're definitely the boss. Pile number 3. Again, male female doesn't matter in tarot. We read it as energies. There's no gender. So the beautiful queen energy is showing up as this emperor. Is you're very action oriented. You definitely have your dominion. You definitely are a master at whatever you do, and you definitely command and demand respect. I feel people may be very much in the head. People may very much be in their head about you, because people can't always make out who and what you are, and sometimes it's due to the position that you are in as the emperor. Pylamathy, you're definitely meant to lead people. You're not meant to be a follower. Even if you're very soft and gentle on the inside, and you're probably learning how to figure out to step into your emperor role. But what I'm getting here is just really act on what you want and you need, and what you feel the world needs right now, pile number 3, because you're definitely meant to pave the way for people here with the emperor card. You're definitely not meant to be a follower. Even if you work in a corporate, you're not meant to just be at a managerial position for a very long time. You're definitely meant to be a CEO. You're definitely meant to do your own thing here, pile number 3. And again, what I'm getting here with the queen and the emperor is it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. You have really balanced your inner masculine and your inner feminine, and you know when to use what, which, trust me, is a superpower. And this is what makes you very, very attractive in people's eyes, because when you have to be in your receptive energy, when you just need to, and you really listen to people. I feel you don't hear people. I feel you really, really listen to people, and you know when to say what, and you know when to take action, and when to step into your masculine role and to do things. And again, this balance of your inner masculine and feminine makes you very, very attractive with the temperance. You're very balanced as a person. You're a very balanced individual, pile number 3. That is what I'm really getting here. You could be an Aries. You could be a Capricorn. I said that. Any other messages? You could love the beach. You could love the water. Be around water, pile number 3. I feel that would really benefit you. We'll pull some oracle for any additional messages for my pile number 3. Angels and Christmas spirit guides. What makes my pile number 3 attractive? What makes my pile number 3 attractive? Okay, again we have 2 cards. So we have the honeybee. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. You're a lot tougher than you think you are, with the Wolverine card. So again, what I'm getting here with the honeybee card and the Wolverine card is you definitely lead from your heart, pile number 3. And often when you lead from your heart, pile number 3, it can be devastating, because not everyone is even receptive of love. I feel a lot of people don't even know what love is, and I feel, pile number 3, you do your best to show them what love is, and you give yourself very unconditionally and selflessly. And sometimes you can be very hard on yourself. I feel you really beat yourself down for the way people have hurt you. I feel you may struggle with trust issues. You may even doubt your own discernment. But I feel you have learned the lessons from the past, and you really need to let go of whatever you're holding on to emotionally here with the honeybee card. And again, with the honeybee card, what I'm getting here is you're definitely a pack leader. You're a team player, and even the betraying and the backstabbing, it won't keep you off for a very long time. And again, with the Wolverine, you're a lot tougher than you think. I feel your superpower is your ability to love. It is your ability to love regardless and despite everything that has been, despite all the backstabbing, betrayal, dealing with all kinds of narcissists, you still maintain your beautiful, fragile, vulnerable heart. And I feel that is your superpower. And I feel that is what is going to make you a really powerful emperor. Because you're not a tyrant, pile number three. You really rule from your heart, and you lead from your heart. And I feel the world really needs leaders who can really rule from their heart right now. You know. So you really need to let go of whoever and whatever hurt you, because who you are at the core can never change. In fact, I feel all these experiences of hurt are only meant to purify you and bring you to a more evolved version of yourself. And what I'm getting here is just go for whatever you want to go for. Just do it with the Emperor. You're meant to lead. You're much stronger than you think. With the Wolverine card, I think this is the Badger, the Honey Badger, and the Honey Badger never gives up. So be resilient, be very, very resilient, because you are that. Just it's your resilience and it's your empathy and your love that is going to take you all the way. That is what really sets you apart and makes you very, very attractive, is your ability to love and give unconditionally and just selflessly, despite going through everything that you've gone through. And you're much, much stronger than you think. Beautiful. Final message. Anything else? What makes my number 3 attractive? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. I've never seen this card in this deck, but we have the house. Yeah, again, what I'm getting here is you're very great when it comes to building things. You're a builder, you're a creator. And I think people around you, you always give them a sense of home, even if you don't know them. When people come to you and talk to you and just interact with you, they just have this natural, immediate feeling of being at home. I feel people, even new people, when they talk to you, they feel as if they've known you forever. And what I'm getting again with the house card is you're very easy to talk to, and you really make people feel at home. And I feel it is your empathy. Again, I feel some of y'all could be star seeds. You may want to look into that. Any other messages? Yeah. So that's all I have for my pile number 3s. It's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And yes, like this video if if the reading resonated with you. If you like my style of reading, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose Tarot of the Divine Masculine, this is going to be your reading. So we'll see what makes my pile number 4 attractive. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, star family. What makes my pile number 4 attractive? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What makes my pile number 4 Chapter. What makes my pile number 4? Chapter. Usual ancestors, spirit guides, please tell me what makes my pile number 4 attractive. We have strength. We have 5 of Cups. We have the Devil. Could be very handsome, pile number 4, or very beautiful if you're a woman. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have 7 of Wands. We have the Judgment. We have the Hermit. And we have Ace of Swords. I'm just going to pull one clarifier for the Judgment. Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, please tell me where do we have this Judgment card here. We have the Temperance to clarify the Judgment. Okay. Alright. And below the deck we have Page of Cups. So what I'm getting right away, pile number 4, is you're definitely very, very strong. You're very, very, very strong, and you're very resilient, pile number 4. You have this great inner strength. You know, strength is not just physical, hardy, outer physical strength, but your outer strength is the reflection of your inner strength, your inner core. It's very, very, very strong. You can't be moved easily. You can't be swayed as easily. You know, there's something very undying about your strength, and it's something people really admire and remember about you. I feel again, you're very courageous. You're not afraid when it comes to standing up for people, or being alone when you need to be, with the Hermit card. You're not afraid of isolation and solitude. In fact, I think pile number 4, you recognize the importance and the need for solitude every now and then. And it's your ability to be alone at times is what makes you very attractive to people, you know. Because again, what I'm getting here right away, pile number 4, is you don't really care about anyone's validation, pile number 4. And I feel whatever you do for yourself, and you have this beautiful way of operating, and you will always stand your ground with the 7 of Wands, is what I'm getting, you know. You're not afraid to be alone if you know that is what is needed from you in any given situation. You know, you're not afraid to stand up and take charge. Beautiful. Very strong pile number 4. And again, what I'm getting here with the Devil card is you're very physically attractive to people. You know, if you're a guy, you definitely you have a very attractive body. You have very attractive muscles. You could go to the gym, or you could be very athletic. You could be very athletic build, and people just find you devilishly handsome. And if you're a woman, you know, men or women are very, very attracted to just the way you carry yourself. You have a very headstrong way of carrying yourself, you know. and even if you're a woman, you just don't care. You just don't care what people think, and you go for whatever you need to go for regardless. And it is your courage with your outer beauty, and the combination of the two is what makes you very, very deadly. Pile number 4 is what I'm getting. What I'm getting with the 5 of Cups is, I feel pile number 4, there have been a lot of people in your past who regret letting you go. And I feel again these are the people that have disappointed you. And again, what I'm getting here is, you take your time to move on, but when you move on, pile number 4, you really don't care. And you have your exes, ex-friends, ex-relationship partners. They really think about you, and they really think about how they've missed a chance, because what I'm getting here is, it's we'll take the dogs barking as confirmation. What I'm getting here, pile number 4, is, when it comes to standing up for yourself, you really don't hesitate. And even if you're going through anything emotional, whether you're going through some emotional pain, emotional disappointments, you feel your feelings. You're not afraid to feel your feelings, but you also move on from them. You're not very stuck up, is what I'm getting here with the 5 of Cups. You're not someone who keeps crying over what has happened. You learn your lessons and you move on. Again, with the 3 of Wands, I'm getting here is, you're very patient. Pile number 4, you're very patient. You understand that things take time. You understand that good things take time, and things can't always be good. So what I'm getting here is very fixed sign energy. You could be a Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. You're not afraid when it comes to waiting. And I feel, again, what makes you attractive is, even if you have a lot of money, pile number 4, you don't show it off. Your money and your material success is not what validates you. What validates you is your own inner ability to create things in the physical. With the Ace of Pentacles, you're very much interested in building things. You're very much interested in building a great future, not just for yourself but for people around you. And it's your leadership qualities is what makes you very, very attractive. We also have the Ace of Swords to go with the Ace of Pentacles. So you have when you get clarity about any given situation, you just charge for it, and you make it happen in the physical, is what I'm getting here. You always come into balance whenever you need to. Again, with the Judgment card and the Temperance, what I'm really getting here is, you could be an earth angel. You have a very angelic vibe. I feel, pile number 4, you have a very specific purpose why you are here on earth. And if you already don't know that, it's okay, take your time to figure that out. But I feel most of my pile number 4s, they know what they're here for, and they definitely go for it. You're definitely following your calling here, whatever it may be. And despite you being very strong and courageous, you have a soft, gentle, angelic vibe to you. And that is what makes you really, really attractive, because you could be very ruthless, pile number 4, if you really wish to, but you always find balance. You always find balance. You know when you need to be harsh and when you need to be soft, and you handle that duality. You handle that duality very, very well, is what I'm getting here. You have a great way of balancing things out. But you will never be afraid to walk alone, if the case may be. You're definitely not afraid to walk alone, and you're definitely not afraid to stand up for yourself. No matter who you're standing up against, you could stand up against people with more power and money, and that is not something that you're afraid of. And I feel you've been given the strength for a reason. You've been given the strength so you can stand up, not just for yourself, but by standing up for yourself, you also stand up for others. And when you do that, that is when people find you irresistibly attractive with the devil card. You could be a Capricorn. That is what makes you very, very attractive, that you're not afraid. You're not afraid to walk alone. You're really, really not afraid to walk alone, and you're not afraid to stand up for yourself or stand up for others, even when it's not what everyone is doing, you know. You don't care about conformity is what I'm getting here, pile number 4. Amazing. You could be lean. You could be very, very lean. You could be lean and muscular is what I'm getting as your physical attributes here. And yes, you're obviously very, very physically attractive with the devil card, but your beauty is more deep. It's not just your physicality. And again, what I'm getting here, pile number 4, is sometimes you may feel discouraged with the devil card. You may feel discouraged that people don't want to look deeper because they're just so enamored by the way you look. Again, what I'm getting here, pile number 4, maybe some of you all have tattoos and piercings, and that is another very attractive thing about you. You also accessorize very well. You have a great sense of style, is what I'm getting here. What else? Yeah, you see these hands. People definitely want you, pile number 4, whether you realize it or not. A lot of people want you, and a lot of people are fighting for your attention on a daily basis. But you know, you're just busy being yourself, and you're just so busy being yourself that you don't really care. You know, you only have eyes for someone you love. I don't think you're someone who chases clout or chases any kind of attention that is not needed, or any kind of attention that you don't want. And that is another very, very attractive quality about you to people, pile number 4. You could be very voluptuous if you're a woman. You know, you could be very proportionate in your physical body if you're a woman. And if you're a man, you could be very well endowed, is what I'm getting here with the 7 of Wands. That is another thing that makes you very, very attractive. We'll pull some oracle for additional messages for pile number 4. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What makes my pile number 4 attractive? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Archangel Michael, Eastern. What makes my pile number 4 attractive? So we have the boar, pig. It says, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Like I said, you're not afraid to stand up for yourself, and you have the courage. You have the courage you need to further yourself wherever you are, pile number 4. And again, what I'm getting up with pile number 4 is, often you may feel, why me? Why do I have to go through this again, right? Pile number 4. But you have to go through it. You have to go through these lessons that you need to learn. And you have it in you to beat any obstacle and challenges. And I feel the challenges have been put in front of you for you to excel, for you to grow, for you to come into your best version of yourself. You know, pigs are very hardy. You know, pigs are they're very headbutty. You know, they just don't care. They're just gonna go for it. And that's what I'm getting here with you and the strength card. You know, you're very, very strong, and you're not just strong for nothing. You have been given this divine strength to achieve certain things. And it's only when you face your problems with confidence and courage, you know. And what is courage? Courage is doing something regardless of feeling the fear, you know. Courage is when you feel the fear and you still do it. And I feel that is what I'm really getting here with my pile number 4. You know, so you definitely have a calling. You're definitely called to do something, your pile number 4. And I think you know what you need to do. And this is just a confirmation. You know, tarot is not something that you would come for making decisions, honestly. Tarot is something you come for confirmation, and this is your confirmation to go for it. This is your confirmation that you will win. You will emerge victorious because you have it in you. You have everything it takes. Everything you need is within you, and everything you want is coming towards you, pile number 4. You really need to acknowledge that, and I feel pile number 4, you really need to give yourself a tap on the back, because it's not easy to be strong all the time, and if you're being called on to be strong, to face your fears, and to be courageous, it means the victory is yours. You just need to do your part. Again, what I'm getting here is you're very guided. You're very protected by the angelic realm. You're not alone, pile number 4. I really want you to know that. Your ancestors and angels are really coming through in this reading. And again, you don't really need anyone. Even if you feel if you're delaying certain projects, you're saying certain things, oh, this, that. No, you really need to just go for it, is what I'm getting. And you will win. The victory lap is really yours. You just have to run it. You just have to run through it, and you will emerge victorious. Any final messages? What makes my number 4 attractive? So we have the spider card. What I'm getting here with the spider card is you're meant to create, pile number 4. You're meant to create your legacy. And the legacy you're meant to create is not just for you in this lifetime, it is for generations to come in your family. And you have been given the gift and the strength to create what needs to be created. And again, what I'm getting here, another thing with the spider card is try to be more aware of your patterns. Try to be aware of your positive and negative patterns, and just see how you can enhance your positive patterns and how you can cut down on your negative patterns. You may have certain addictions. You may want to work with them. So the spider card is really telling me you're meant to build a legacy, and you have the strength that it takes to build a legacy here. And you sometimes may doubt yourself. You may feel you're not strong enough, but there is a force that just makes you push forward. So just go with that momentum. You have everything within you. The spider has everything within itself to create a beautiful web of patterns, the beautiful web, a home that it needs. So you have everything within you right now, pile number 4. You have everything within you right now. All that it's going to take for you to emerge victorious. So this is just your confirmation to go for it. Don't delay your own success, is what I'm getting here, pile number 4. Any other messages? Okay. That's all I have for you, pile number 4. If you like this reading and it resonated, please leave a comment, like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell for future uploads, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Thank you.